Hey everybody, it's Pixel, and today we're going to be making a spinach and mushroom puff pastry. And for that we're going to need 4 cloves of garlic, 1 egg and a tablespoon of water whisked together, salt and pepper, puff pastry sheet, just one, either slices or shredded of cheddar cheese, 2 tablespoons of butter, and of course, about 2 to 4 cups of spinach depending on how much you want, and a package of mushrooms. Pretty simple, huh? I thought so. You know the drill, though. Let's get going. Alright, we've got our butter almost completely melted, and we'll be adding in our garlic now. And also our entire container of mushrooms to start cooking. We're going to give that a good 5 or 6 minutes, and about 6 minutes, and once our mushrooms are completely sauteed, I'm going to be taking our spinach and little by little adding it in and letting it wilt down until we've used our 4 cups of spinach. This, of course, will take a little bit, but I'll be back when it's done. I'd also like to take note, I added in the salt and pepper when I put the mushrooms in. And I will be back to show you the results of this. Okay, we've taken out our puff pastry sheet and cut little pieces all the way down the sides. So we're going to be fancy and braid it. First, going to need it dry off some and fill the center with our mixture. Get the little stray pieces in. And just try to keep it in that center area. I think we got enough room for a few more mushrooms down here. Once you get a nice equal layer of those on there, we're going to put a equally awesome layer of our cheddar cheese slices. There we go. And then we will be, in a braided fashion, pulling our pasta over, pulling our puff pastry over into a braid shape and pattern. It'll make it look really interesting when we bake it up and help close it in some. Press down that end to make sure it's nice and sealed. And the last step before we put this in the oven will be to take our water-egg mixture, give it a nice light coating over the top of our pastry. This will help it brown up in the oven and give it a nice shell. This will be going into our oven at 450 for about 35 to 45 minutes, depending on elevation and cooking times. If it starts getting a little too brown, 35 minutes was the time interval for you. Making sure we get all those floury spots up here. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit when it's all done. Okay, ours has browned up and it only had to cook for about 30 minutes. And it's lovely golden brown. Has that cool little texture on it. I've already sliced up a piece for us to try. It looks really good. So, let's try it out. Cheers! This turned out to be a lovely little strudel type food. I like the heartiness of the mushrooms in it. I love the cheddar cheese combo. It has an overall just wonderful flavor and a nice saltiness. You almost don't have to add anything to it. I'm sure if you wanted to, you could dip this in some marinara, or if you go that route, ranch, or some little dip that you think would go well with the cheddar and the spinach and mushrooms. But personally, I like it just like this. So, if you have any thoughts on it, think I did something wrong, think I did something right, leave me a comment, leave me a like, and let me know. And of course, as always, I will see you in the next video.